Hey guys, so today I'm here and I'm going to be talking about a little paranormal crystal story. If you guys watched my thing before the 31 days of Halloween, I did give a little bit of a sneak peek about pretty much that I had another experience with a crystal, but I did not show it in that video, but this is that story. I'm not sure if I'm going to put both parts in it, but I'm going to see as the story progresses here if I have to break it up. But this story is all about this crystal right here. And if you guys believe in crystals, let me know down below. I definitely do. I think they have powers. I think they could do things. And yeah, I know some people might be like, yo, it's just a rock. But if you put intent to pretty much anything, you can make it special. You can literally make it like a power object. So without further ado, let's get into the story time about this crystal. So this is going back to that Ouija board apartment. Now, me and my friend, like I said, I had a few different friends and all that, but I was at the time really wanting to learn and understand different things about different religions, spirituality, and different things that could also help me with spirits, ghosts, entities, all that. I wanted to learn different ways I could help clear them out. That's where I was at this point. Well, my friend ended up having a different job at the time, and she met these two girls, and she's still friends with them to this day. And this one girl specifically, like, she was kind of letting her know about different things that I was pretty much having happen at my house, and even how scared she was to go in, because she was one of the girls who had an experience in the one room. I forgot what I named her. I think I might have named her Sarah, I think. No, I don't remember. But she was telling her about that, and then she's like, hey, and randomly the next day, so actually they became friends, which is really weird. Like, they kind of talked and wanted to hang out, but this is how, like, they became closer friends. So she's like, hey, I kind of want to help this girl. You're gonna think I'm really weird, but will you come over to my house later? So my friend ended up going to this girl's house. I'm not sure what to call her, so I just won't. I kind of don't really know too many names, and you know, but the girl ended up bringing my friend over to her house. And when she went over there, the girl was like, hey, this is going to be kind of weird before you go in. Like, you know, it ended up being, I guess, like this old, like, Victorian style house. It looks a lot different, and it's been in her family for years, and she still lived with her mother at the time. But this is where it gets weird, is that she tells her, I can help. And my friend's thinking, like, okay, like, you know, I don't think it's weird. Like, well, what can you do? She ends up telling her that she is a witch, but not like, you know, anybody just trying to be witch, but like runs in her family for centuries witch. And come to find out, like, my friend had some pictures and all that like she kind of like took and like showed to kind of see, because some of it looked really cool just to take a picture of. And the girl didn't mind. It made her feel good, actually, that, you know, she was super like into it. But like, I mean, I'm talking like old-fashioned, like legit, almost like really cool charm style, like huge leather grimoires, like the works, like an herbal cabinet, you know, like little potions. I don't want to say potions, but like legitimate like witch type deal. And I think that's kind of cool. Be yourself, girl. People put negative things on pretty much everything, so I thought it was really cool. Anyway, I wanted to go. I never got to, though, but my friend was telling me. And then she ended up saying, hey, you know, my mom's a very powerful witch, and pretty much made this crystal, and it's got all these little like, I don't know, like swirlies. Like, she took obviously a copper wire, like all these little, like, they bend all around. That took a lot of time to do this. And she said she took and blessed it, and before it had like almost like a necklace type of deal, but it was like a felt kind of fabric. It was like pretty much like a fake leather type deal, but it did break. But this is where it starts to get weird, is she told her specific things to do. So pretty much, imagine it had this leather. So then with this, she pretty much told me, she wrote me down on a piece of paper, kind of like yes, no, maybes, had it all kind of ready, so I could do almost like divination work with it, but as well as walking through the apartment. And mind you, again, it has this leather strap, that how it would move more and like sway and do maybe like a pointing type of thing if you really have a ghost, demon, entity, one of those things kind of to it. And this is where it gets really weird, and I truly believe that this girl has some sort of like gift power. I mean, I think probably most people could do it, but I definitely believe that this crystal has something to it. If you touch it, even, in such energy, and I don't know how else to put it. But So pretty much it has this leather strap. I ended up going around doing what she said. So I took a few minutes before I even did it, and I closed my eyes and imagined this white light from within me to come out of me, almost like an aura, and it'd be all around me. And I imagined it getting brighter and stronger. And that was a thing almost like for protection, she said, for, you know, any type of spirit, anything like that. Because when my friend told her what was happening, she definitely said there's definitely like some sort of demon involved. Like there is some ghosts there, but that's not the ones to worry about. Worry about the demon. I'm going around the apartment, and I have this thing on a string, and I'm just kind of like, I'm walking very slow. She told me to walk slow and just kind of feel it out and go by gut feelings, you know. And at first it's kind of like almost like talking almost to a Ouija board, but you don't have the board. And I was kind of like, yo, it's like, you know, pretty much, hey, is there a spirit here? Like, is there anything here? And I'm slowly walking by, kind of like waiting in the middle of a room, you know, not trying to make it so I'm moving it dramatically. Like, mind you, I'm just holding it from very, like a small little bit, not the full string. So it couldn't have that much leeway with me moving. But I'm making sure to stop into each room and take a few minutes to see if it does anything. So I did it in the majority of the apartment. There was nothing. So of course, once I get into, if you go into that, like I did the bathroom, kitchen, that one bedroom, the other bedroom, and then once I got out into that main room that I said that we used to do the Ouija board in, there's a bedroom off that way, then to the actual front room where it goes off into that computer room that I swear is where it really, like, really was there. That's what I truly believe. By going in through that, and once I got to the front room, and mind you, this is like, it scares me so much when I think about it. I got goosebumps. I am in the middle of the front room asking, is there a spirit there? I never made it to the computer room, by the way. I never went in there. I ended up, you know, it was doing it and it started to move. Guys, I swear and everything, this is why we're going to get to a second story time about this. Is, mind you, I'm holding it up from this way, though, about this, and I'm standing still, and it started to swing a lot after I'm asking, like, is there, you know, a spirit here? So it's swinging. It then takes, and as it's going like this, the door to the computer room area, it ends up going like this. Guys, it defies gravity and takes and points to that computer room. What? Like, I got pure goosebumps because I'm thinking about it now and holding it. I haven't really touched this since my second story, which I'll get to. But it literally defied gravity. And mind you, I'm holding it. There was no way for me to do it. Like just like that, imagine. Okay? Pointing to the computer room. And then it really freaked me out. I ended up being so creeped out. You know, I ended up like just pretty much going back to my room. I wrapped it at the time with the cord and I put it back down near my little stand and all that. And I was just like, oh my god, like, how did that just happen? And then I sat there trying to process what just happened and how it just literally defied gravity like that. Because things can't do that naturally, so that must be some sort of other force to be able to do that. Now, I don't know if it's the intention of this crystal, if it was the thing for the spirit, I'm not sure, but something about both this and that was just really intense. But that was my mini, well, it wasn't mini. So, I'm going to leave this here before I get to part 2, so if you want to know more, you will have to watch tomorrow's video about how this little guy can seemingly do a lot. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. And thank you guys. Alright, make sure to give this video a like. Alright, thanks. Bye.